everybody, this is Mark the Game Shark here with another game pickup video. Now, I don't even know where to begin. I have games for a variety of consoles here, like, it's crazy. I did not know I bought all these different games for all these consoles. I don't know, like a month span? Like, I don't know if I should start here, here. I don't know where the hell to begin. But I guess we could start with my shirt. It's brand new. My girlfriend bought it for me. I went to South Jersey Geek Fest, and they do the convention semi-annually in the fall and the springtime. It's in Woodbury, New Jersey, and I enjoy going to it. I haven't been there, I think, in like a year and a half, just because every time it comes up, we're always doing some bullshit, so I never get a chance to go. So I'm excited I was able to go this year. And I didn't get much. I only got 2 games. And there was this one vendor there that had like Turbograf X games for really good prices. And I was like, oh my god, I gotta have some self-control. I can't be buying shit. I'm already in the hole as it is. So, yeah, as you can tell, I really don't have much self-control, as you'll see very shortly. But, the one video game store I frequent, all things video games, he's always a vendor there. So I picked up a couple games from him, from Brent's. And I'm surprised his games were here, because every time I go into the store, I always look at his original Xbox games to see if he has any exclusives that I don't have that I need to add to the collection. And I found one. So this must have came in recently, or I don't know. But we got Ultra Bust-A-Move. And this game looks cool. I mean, it's Bust-A-Move. What more can you fucking say about the goddamn game? But that's cool. It's only for Xbox, so glad to add that to the list. It's been a while. Maybe a month or 2 since I bought an original Xbox game. Yeah, since Too Many Games, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I mean, Jade Empire, but I already had the original. I had the special edition, so that doesn't fucking count. And then, since it's October, I picked up another survival horror game that I didn't have. And I hear this is a great game. I'm glad I got it for the Xbox, because most people that pick this up, it seems, they get it for PS2. So, I'd rather have it for Xbox. I'm sure the graphics are better. And probably load times are a lot faster. And that is Cold Fear. So, this is apparently, what do you want, an aircraft carrier? Or no, you're on a boat. And there's zombies and, like, some crazy monsters and shit. So that looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll, what's going on with this camera? Knock it off. So, yeah, I'll put some footage of video. Put some video up now, so you can take a look at that. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty interesting. Kind of reminds me of, well, speaking of aircraft carrier for the Sega Dreamcast. Kind of looks similar to that, except you're on not an aircraft carrier, you know, some regular fucking boat. Anyway, moving on. What's next? So yeah, I guess continue on for all things video games. I was rummaging through the Game Gear games that he has, and I found one I didn't have. And that's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Which I have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I do not have the movie. He also had Battletoads, but I didn't want to spend that kind of money for it. So I basically rated him and next door out of Game Gear games. I'm like flipping through, I'm like, have it. And also, while I was there visiting the one time, I decided to give my Nintendo some love. It's been a while since I bought a Nintendo game. What, the Galaga game's the last one I bought. So I got a little stack. First up, we got Tecmo Baseball. That's cool. I had no idea there was a Tecmo Baseball game. I thought, you know, you think of Tecmo, you think of fucking, Tecmo Super Bowl. That's everyone's mind. But apparently they made a bunch of sports games I had no idea that even existed. So that's pretty cool. And I really never see that game anywhere. And it's cheap. Next up, we got Sky Shark. Another Taito title. This game's pretty cool. It's a nice shooter. And lastly, we got Legendary Wings, which is legendary difficult. It's like one-hit kill, and the hitboxes are on some bullshit. And this game's kind of weird. I don't know what they did with it, but I guess someone got fucking bored and just removed the caution. Probably used Goo Gun and just removed the caution thing. It was like, fuck your cautions. I do shit my way, motherfucker. So yeah, so there's Legendary Wings. And then speaking of raiding Game Gear games, I went to next door and I picked up the only Game Gear game he had that I needed in the collection. And that's Bust a Move. So, say, what is that? Oh my god, that's 2 Bust a Move games. I didn't realize it till I looked at them. I'm like, huh, that's deja vu right there. I got for Xbox and now the Game Gear. So, now let's move on to Limited Run. Alright, now we have some Limited Run pickups. We have these 2 titles, which I hear are pretty good, but this one looks good. It looks like a really fun shooter. Caldarius Blaze. We got that. That looks pretty cool. And then we got the Flame in the Flood, which apparently got bad reviews. It looks kind of interesting, but I think since the time of recording this, they patched everything that was bad with the game, so now it's good. I don't know. And then, you know, you got your card for Caldarius Blaze and the Flame in the Flood. Stupid token things that probably will never be able to be used. They keep saying, yeah, you can use them in the future. Yeah, bullshit. And then this stack is the very first Limited Run games with the ESRB rating type mandatory title on there. So we have Chariot, which I hear this is a great co-op game, from what I heard. Yeah, great co-op game, apparently. And then we have Absolute Drift Zen Edition, which I hear this is an absolute blast. Pun intended. It looks really good. My buddy Nick, that works at Next Level, he was saying this is a fantastic game. So definitely look forward to checking these out. And we got the cards. Chariot, Absolute Drift Zen Edition, and the little coupons. Who knows when we'll ever be able to use these fuckers. I could probably have enough, so I have so many stacked up, I could probably buy like the next 10 titles. Hopefully, that'll be cool. So then, I've been trying to sell off some of my shit that I don't need. I mean, it's nothing, not like, I'm not slimming down or anything, I'm just getting rid of like duplicates just to get them out of here. And I have the one console, it's MCC Stash 216, put a picture up here of it, and it's basically a clone console. It plays Commodore 64, Apple 8, and Amiga, Atari 2600, and I think a bunch of other shit. And I tried getting it to work, and I'm just like, I don't know, just so much shit you have to do to get the damn thing to work. I mean, it sounds good on paper, like, oh, just put ROMs on it, it'll work. No, it doesn't work. The only one that works is Atari 2600, and that's, it barely works, I think. I mean, I'm sure by now, I'm sure they updated the code so it actually does work, but last time I used it, like 2 years ago, I was just frustrated. I was like, I'm done with this thing, so I'm glad someone bought it on Atari Age, so that's out of my way. So, with that money, I ended up picking up the Aquari cart for Aquarius. And I left it in a little bag. I kind of slid at the bottom so it stays nice and protected. Which I'm surprised they didn't shape it to the actual Aquarius cart, the whole triangle type. Maybe they couldn't get like a molding for it. Either way, it works, and this thing is fucking awesome. And it came with a manual. And apparently they still make these. They're like, the guy like signed it and dated it when I bought it. 1,170. I don't know if that's how many they made. That's awfully a lot. But it's odd. I bought this like brand new, cheaper than what they originally were selling for when I saw the original thread on Atari Age when they were selling these. I think maybe 2 years ago, a year ago. But this thing's pretty neat. Back to my little tangent there. This game not only does it have all the software, but it has like trivia with every game. It has the manual for every single game. It's all a digital manual, and you can print all that shit out if you have like the printer that goes with the Aquarius, which I had no idea there was a printer for it. So that's pretty awesome. And I played some of the games. There's technically like 11 Aquarius games. So I'm excited I can finally explore the entire library, which is pretty awesome. Alright, moving on. So my buddy Jimbo, he's the one that you all know, gave me the Turbograf X16, and he's been on the lookout for good deals on games for me. So we found this deal on eBay. I got a Dungeon Explorer. I got this for like 20 something. It's complete. Except it doesn't have a little plastic baggie for it, but oh well, it's in there. And it's a pretty neat game. It's kind of like a Zelda clone. You have to really pay attention to when you're playing this game, because I played this for like 15 minutes and I was lost. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I am. I'm gonna have to restart the game. And then he also added me to, I guess, the Turbograf sellers group on Facebook, and one of the guys was selling Vigilante, so for a great price, and I got that. He also included a sticker, so that was awesome. Thank you, John, if you're watching. So that was awesome. I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. I don't know if that was supposed to be included with the game, but awesome addition. This game's basically a clone of Kung Fu, which is a pretty good game. The AI is dumb as fuck though, which is kind of funny. Like the bosses, they're like laugh and taunt you, and they're just standing there and they're just keep kicking them and punching them in the corner, and then they die. It's like, oh well, weren't so tough, were you? So that's awesome. And then for game clubs, next month we're playing Banjo-Kazooie, which I can't believe I don't have that game in the collection, but now I finally do. I finally found a decent deal on eBay, and we got Banjo-Kazooie added to the collection. I added the label. I don't know, I was putting the fucking label on in the dark, and it's kind of off-centered. I was thinking of ripping it and reprinting it, but who gives a fuck? And then moving on, we're almost done. Holy shit. We got some Switch games. So I have the very first, I guess, limited run Switch game. This was from V-Blank, which you know who they are. You probably know what game this is. And that's Retro City Rampage DX. They have made two copies. They made the original. This is just a standard copy. They have a special edition, which comes with a bunch of stuff that I don't have the room for. So, I mean, this game it actually has a manual. Oh, so that's cool. I'm surprised they don't have their little sticker. I know when I bought this for the PlayStation, I think, earlier this year or last year, they had a sticker that said what number mine was and then the limit of how many copies they made. So that's awesome to have in the collection. And then I picked up a really good shooter. It's Cinemore EX. And you know me, I like to keep the wrapping over it to keep it in good condition and prevent scruffs, but yeah, I kind of did a hack job of trying to keep it all together, and it's weird, like the fucking shit's like glued onto the spine there, which is weird. I'm like, whatever, it still protects it. I don't know if any of you guys know if they actually finally started making protective covers for Nintendo Switch. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to get my hands on some. And lastly, I mean, come on, this is obvious. Everyone and their mother is talking about this game. It is Super Mario Odyssey. Like, come on. And I got this for dirt cheap. I don't know what it is. I always get my Switch games dirt cheap. So now I got this dirt cheap. In game clubs, we do the contest where we're trying to have more interaction with the group. So after we're done the game, everyone leaves like they can either leave like a text review of the game they played that month, or they make a video review of the game they played. So I did a text review. Shit, I forgot what game it is. Oh, that's bad. Oh my gosh, I'm an ass. But they did a drawing and I won. So we ended up they end up giving away a $25 gift card to Amazon. So I used that along with my was it 30% off for Amazon Prime member. So yeah, this was ended up being like $25, brand new, shipped. So you can't beat that. And this one's a lot better, not too bad of a job cutting it. So yeah, super awesome. I'm currently playing this right now, which I'm hoping to get this pickup video done so I can play some games. So we're at the last bit. Whew. My gosh, so many fucking games. So little time. My buddy Jay and I, we've been getting back into playing Gears of War. We just beat Judgment, so now we're just playing, cleaning up trophies and all that. So I didn't have these 2 Gears of War games in the collection, and he's been having to bring his copies over. I have 1 and 2, so obviously I needed Gears of War Judgment and Gears of War 3. They arrived today, so I was like, yeah, let's do a game pickup video and I can put them neatly on the shelf. So yeah, this one was new, this one was used. And it was weird, when I got this new, like it had the shrink wrap, but like this whole section was like, oh, it was cut out, which was weird. So I was like, well, might as well open it. Now I'm gonna play it anyway. And my goofy ass, I put the little thing there, that like, the little sticker that closes it shut. So yeah, so awesome to add those to the collection. And that is it, guys. Really don't know how long this video is going to be because I broke it up into sections, like 3 different sections or some shit. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, this is Mark the Game Shark signing out. Have a good night.